All right, howdy folks. My name is Brian Ellis, and I am super excited to share with you this new feature in sounds.pink using raw data output in the Max MSP client. What this is going to allow you to do is to use the raw data from the models that are being run on sounds.pink and use that data directly in the Max MSP patches that you build without needing to go through the pre-built data processing that sounds.pink does for you. So in order to get started with this, we're going to go to First Time, and we're going to download the new Max MSP client. So this is going to give us a zip file. It is perfectly safe. You can trust me. All right, so it has in here all of the things that we're going to use. So we're going to start off by opening this Max Help, and we're going to start off by just copying and pasting the whole thing into the new demo file we're going to be using here. So there's a couple of things we don't really need here. We're not going to use any of those. We are going to be using this raw data output on the right side. So if we just set it up like this, it's ready to take a 4-digit code from the stage. So here's our stage that is loading. My gorgeous face. This is our code, 7EKX. 7EKX. All right, so now if we turn this on, you'll see on the Max console here, we are getting a ton of data back. So this is all of the raw data that is coming from this neural network model that we have. If we turn it off here for a second so we look at them closely, you'll see we have wrist positions as well as, hip, knee, and for all of these things we have an X, Y, and a confidence. So this confidence rating is how confident the neural network is that this position is accurate. So some of these confidences are really low. For instance, this video stream can't see my hip, so the hip confidence here is very low, whereas it can see my shoulder, so the shoulder confidence is much higher. So what we're going to be doing today is making a demo that can show how far apart my wrists are. This can be useful for both distance from the camera as well as allowing me to control things by doing this. So let's take a look at how we might go about doing that. So first thing we're going to want to do is we're going to want to route this list that contains raw right wrist X, and we'll do the same for right wrist Y, left wrist X, and left wrist Y. Alrighty, so now if we expand this out, let's add print statements beneath each of these. And we turn our polling back on. You see we're getting all of our data here is flowing in properly. So next we're going to go implement the formula for the distance between 2 points given their X and Y coordinates. All right, so here we have our formula. If we just look at this print output now, we're just getting the distance. And if I go like this, and I bring my wrists closer together, that number gets lower. If I bring them further apart, that number gets higher again. So now that we have this sort of information, we can tie this to all sorts of things. Maybe the volume on a drone we have going, so I can control it by opening and closing, my arms, or a whole different number of things. Thanks so much for watching, and hope you all have a great time using sounds.pink. Bye.